Charles Machi.
Speaker.
Hey, Benjamin Ruho.
Who deputy?
It's with deputy and
and now speaker one cause I'm sure said no we need a gun saying original vote.
Debbie.
We need vote.
By more casting vote.
More casting vote. General. Someone General Kwame Sevakan.
Yes, sir.
Radio for you speaker. Anopai mejo so.
That's no adage.
Nyamia daroma. Na ofiasa pa babiem. Enti onyamia na yede aseda ede ebema no.
Amen.
The otuso obi ntine so. Ne di ni Yehowa. One na orua interpretation bi anim.
Debbie.
On the Urat, no interpretation.
You may agree or disagree, but no interpretation. And I don't even reviews.
What do you call reviews? On trouble, and so dear man, answer. So, Pil.
Ocean, I say.
Sayamina, and ne, not dum tea, that's all.
Then I say,
Nachaman, Minia is in a chess and yammy, or Cosso yammy. Then he passed up Nipa. Because the Recosa disagree with ourselves. Media. They were pen or ye. Why ye be any penny so have on a plan? Only meaning dear papa. Dear than I say, I my and Kwama and Wadin. Amen. Now, Minia, our team is having community opinion. I.
You not you?
Or yeah, you and Jammy Bompire says, Sui, Nidian, the pipeline in which Yachadodo. They don't take us. There's always like Zua shot organo. Chairman. Maybe a while and go forward bringing soon. Pipe year running movie just a week. Once a week, maybe or twice a week. Mia baby. Na me nua ya de ne de. Se concrete kwa na de si pipe na me bomb pipe say Awurade mani ntu.
Amen.
Na ono so ensu papa mfa ne pipe no. Na wo de ne sa so hose wo se bia no ma bi gu foma. Se de oba na bisa Yesu Kristo no. Obisa Yesu say Yesu ma ya duane ni. Ora Yesu say ye mfa nipa ma duane. E man kram.
David.
Oba na say no krepa mmom nipa ma didi wi Yesu ase pomporo ano. Nkama ma so didi. Ebinima ye minister, ebinima ye director general, ebinima ye chief executive, ebinima ye deputy minister. Asem proporo ano, minim se onyame nam na kwanso. Won so msabe kabi. That's
Ben Aye, former MP, Upper Dinchra West, aspiring NPP Central Regional Chairman. You who watch papa.
Oh, sir. No great chairman.
Afrisha Panso.
Afrin committee. So also wapu me there.
Oh, nyamene heni divine selection I can't idea. Yegum. Bragazi.
Yes, sir.
Boko there.
Oh, come no trouble.
Ben, onwako Parliament, yen could be that. Me Kwesi Charles obi anyhow I am not sure between either. I am not sure between there 3 terms and 4 terms and 4 terms.
For 4 terms.
16 years in Parliament.
My first one is by election.
Oh, first
one because 6 months, but it's still considered as a term.
It's a full term. 4 terms in Parliament. Supreme Court ruling on deputy speakers voting. Supreme Court akasa. Omanpenyin da John Dramani Mahama say nyomayeno. They're setting us on a dangerous precedent. Omode fa kwan bia o anhwa na one day omde asema emfata abamrashe bedwam. Omanpenyin na Akufo-Addo say ogidi say Supreme Court akasa ye no ano no. Na on the ofwaso. Utia akodani NDC MPP nti yen ma yen ko ma shebedwam da no. Sabi say o ka say Supreme Court ni wa na ya yeso MPP ni. O say anya NDC ni. But unu akoro ma shebedwam da. Ni ekosui ni akan ya eto say. Share with us.
Your chairman general me da se me chia oni watiefo ina.
Yeah, Joso.
Na me chia me nua kuma Charles. Me da asese so odwe me huye. Na nua panyi Kwesi Pratt. To me nkasem bia ni fie.
Sir.
Oh yes. Kasem bia ni fie. Nkofo bi no mpese o yes asem bi wo fie na o ma ma nem bia hu. Well, but yeah, ni pay yesu there. That's how it is. Sometimes some of us feel say issues be on my out to say we there. Say me, many me be see ya bianca we can resolve it over a cup of tea. that same issue no so no another person ekokosi ni so abehu na dane man so na ma bone ade ade nyina etumi piepie Parliament adwuma yedi kaya no baba e adwen kire to a large extent kire wadwen no so akire na adwen na ye to adwen na na decide say ebekwa kosi ha na say ebekwa kosi ha na kaya make progress. But generally, human beings as we are, no so. Yena one basic difference between ye as human beings and moi, the animal kingdom. And they say ye to me shisha emra and they govern how we want to live our lives. Unlike the animal kingdom, where sometimes survival of the fittest. Yes, sometimes that's how it is. It is a sibobi. So ya no panel come the no shia or tribia officer yes. We dey say me chin na Mary. But yen dey it me at na say there be yen hihye emra bi emfama yen nia yen. Eba parliament issues here. Yes, ye bebu on mine. Ye tena say as on mine. O si nyam ra bi ye bebu on mine.
Okay.
Eti parliament mo madwumanie. Executive mo so madwumanie. And a Supreme Court mo so madwumanie. Obia when adwuma oye. And I'm rano so asa say because he ni painting no. Se me ne wo nya dwen ase o se etena se na ye kasa. Se me no kasa na enyi nso a. E o se ye the body bi asi ho se sa body no and na o se a resolve issue na entiase enya adwuma wo. The court system go through our Supreme Court. Etikaya ni pay Supreme Court decided on any issue biana. So on ya dwen on ni nya dwen. Pemra ye nya jama ye ho. You have to go along with it.
And as on any job between us I could review.
Oko review finally omu make it, that is first time no on any nya dwen na ko review no say make a final decision. Yes na because ya ni pay there. You say that is how far ubetumi akọ. Yaji we na to because you cannot always have your way. Because me say I should have my way. Na me nua cha say no, it should be his way there. Anhwa na de wantwi anasa de ense bi na ekoba. Eti ya say ya ni pay there. Yes so no be nyadwe asem bi si a yem go through the judicial process no. Na the fan e could do the final end na de omo beka no na de ayadwuma. Empo court for hoda kra no ye ko di asem no judges na nim mra na nkasa kra na omo di asem no. Anytime bia na decision on be taken no e unanimous. Ebedu ba bi no bo se bia nipa nso na etena ase na bia mu enan se yemfa nto benkum emu miensa se yemfa nto nifa. E hodo kra no tum se differences abam nanso ya giatum as nipa no say the majority beka hodo so no ero na be fa na yemfa nya adwuma. Etika abani say your parliament in antiase bi anya adwuma. I go through the judicial process. And man can find this abewia. Nka semwasa. One assemble na aba if you man kasa. Say deputy speakers no omo beto aba nas omo nto aba. Nchechem de say make am ye kasa ye chechiri ma obi abetumi akire mu using legal language and what have you. And they are try to make sense or otherwise. And until I'm say judicial process no hon. Obi a chire na dwen wia also be make a final decision. Na you go by it. You if you your speaker. Speaker will take an oath, so a speaker.
Yeah.
Or no kwa and take his oath. All other members be of you beyond swear the oath of members of parliament, including or more temporary. The case of Munko assume the role of speaker in. Assume that where they don't swear any oath as a speaker. That is why they don't retire on their speaker's benefit, unlike the speaker now can or retire on salary, what have you know.
Yeah. The
members of parliament act as deputies, are treated as members of parliament, and that is it. Emrano say parliament will quite say yes, she share emrabi. I debate how I be yedruma wo fi ho. Yes, it be shisha mrana said ye pe bia. However, to the extent say mmara no a yɛ hyehyɛ sɛ yɛde bɛyɛ adwuma no ɛne constitution ɔman mmara pɔn no ɛmmɔ abira so hyehyɛ mmara biara na sɛ to the extent sɛ ɛne ɔman mmara pɔn no bɔ abira wɔ kwan biara so a yes so biara nkɔtɛsɛ bi a so be it by kɔba sɛ obi ka sɛ dabi adeɛ wɔ sɛ elusa sɛ ɛne ɔman mmara pɔn no ɛbɔ abira for which reason nipa no de kɔ baabi ɔsɛ ɔde kɔ mmara kwan so na mmara no determine wi a sɛ nka no ara so be a member of parliament
yeah
na yɛsɛ for whatever reason you know uncle preside either in his capacity as your friend the first deputy speaker or second deputy speaker and as a mutu nkra bia no ma your friend obi as uncle preside one I believe say it doesn't make him or yet member of parliament bill after what swear in an oath so a member of parliament the basic rule or yet if you heard say or partake in debates now what vote or make decisions and no one in the core functional or the chief your home as a member of parliament until a ban is saying and yes say you be make decision from time to time be necessary when I will preside there won't me make it that decision be and I make us all this one no ye bu ye ni egu so but it do be obi contest say no if a nipa no was swear an oath as a member of parliament it comes with the right to vote no better partake of the debates with your home next worship and maybe with your which denies him from time to time that basic core right against or my emrapon and pampa nipa no de fam rakwan so e de call Supreme Court
yeah
and the Supreme Court said yes it's true simple parliament wa through say wo kwan so hyehyɛ omra bia sɛ de opɛ na mu wa kɔhyɛ mra bia etietia obi fundamental rights ni duty ni function our the wo fions etietia sa na yin so to that extent no sa mra no enye mra papa
how about omoso omoka say as long as what just speaker dwa no won't mean to aba esane say dwuma na wo ye no asɛ wo ya temuafo
yes
enti o koto aba sai
enti obi
tisania president Mahama kan former president Mahama kan wan have bedu be no because the speaker crabiti ma be debate ni bi because or a deputy speaker sitting in as speaker now a member of parliament
yes or a member of parliament and na me kan no say ye de adwen afa ne say because to begin with me can say almost swear an oath so yes we a member of parliament na person obey substantive speaker so no do akonwane to as it happened in honorable Duaja host case first you know as member of parliament as an yebefi he was proposed as a speaker immediately now before all kofu sa akonwa na so ja ne MP akonwane to ne yakoye by election onukrum in his case a different case but to the extent he said the member of parliament and as any other the deputy speakers or any other member of parliament be all act in the absence of the substantive speaker no, it does not mean say he is no more a member of parliament it doesn't mean say he is no more a member of parliament if he remains a member of parliament there said the tier or wiasi bebia where presiding officers US, Australia, UK, wherever, where presiding officers, you know, members of the house, there, to decide, to aba, a partake of debates, you know, a dintina, a buy young hadia, if he say, a presiding member, or a member of the house, you know, you be denied that basic right. Omo I can say between the basa abano, President Mahama, many Adrian. Enye ye maintenance DNT na say we e de basa eba I wish say ke bebo your time ke bebo the tape time 2012 the court Supreme Court MPP court Supreme Court ruling ne buy
that's the 2013 by 2012 election petition
yes ruling ne buy no I wish say ke bebo President Mahama Kroya ne response
That's a different matter, Anna.
Different matter, but the same body. And I make decision today. I will cast a decision now I'm making a bit with the basa basa aba. Decision ben a bit with the basa basa more about than say Supreme Court be this I say assume see others of bentin now say your man penny will crew so. A crew ben will be me citing in this word a crew mu basa basa ba you know if you Parliament House. And baby no is about the number one position, the presidential issues. And it made the basa basa ba on mind be brave. And so Supreme Court, this same body and they want make you ruin now or say ruin between the basa basa ban. Supreme Court will make you ruin in that 2012 election petition. Tie the President Mahama na kan na tie the President Kufuor then opposition leader and so kan ye. And for basa basa biya ma. And we moved on as a people, as a country. The same thing happened in the last elections. So, basa biyama, I didn't know before say, and that dear, say Supreme Court, bibi yanti bibiase, that's a Supreme Court, a pronounced judgment on it. A bit me the basa. Why should basa be part of vocabulary? When he said that we come from the beginning as human beings, you decide on ways if there are differences be able to me are resolved. What these ways are in I agree to say this is how we will resolve it. No, there's no twin chain near could use to basa now. Is that an alternative? I say even it comes to mind that should not be even an alternative. It's a brush, especially my appeal to my colleagues I work Parliament on say, look, the term that house is an honorable house.
It's become dishonorable lately.
Unfortunately, it's one person now any the opportunity to serve in that house. No, for that respect, dignity, no, and that house. That is, I'm not surprised. Friends, I was one of the court issues be a buyer now. Member of Parliament be said. I'm saying judge no address no whatever. And rightly so no. You are supposed to be an honorable member from this place or that place. Timothy any part of my name. It should not be part of your name. Honorable you know.
Yeah.
Because I was serving in an honorable house. Say open say nipa we are honorable person now. You don't need to be in Parliament. Obiwa Maushiana Bonti baby got to say this is a noble person, this is an honorable person. This usu any will bind a bachelor whether I say we are honorable person or not necessarily as a title. My appeal to them to say when they enter that chamber now, that dignity. Now I say they must have you.
Peace
the man. Now I'm almost to me and need the respect of the people outside. And say bet me and Sanswa as human beings differences baba metiasia me no nya dwen say bet me aba but a banswa you the prescribed method that was your fast near the resolve i.e. the judicial process asem ya ye de court e koda court e neba e koda court me say me memory serve me right tema President Mills Nyame fa ne clearance a set up commission be a try Tarzan and Kodum Pianim no
Dr. Kokrokoo
yes those you know after the commission issues no say na come side o makọ court but omokoye say no once there has been a commission findings whatever no omuntumi say anko try o mo court nti case no entumi anko court say the na come pen no. If indeed Naka NDC for paper and say so mufi say issue ne parliamentary issue which must be resolved within the confines of Parliament. Assembly court no obi a challenge say that is the wrong forum.
There will be a challenge.
Obi a challenge. Meaning say open so say court no any den ND assem no. That's open so say court ni assem so dia. Next time, can we expect to say Bianca court be diamond? Because we be our court office a bit me diamond. This is in diamond. Two people na mo maso. Charles fees a bit diamond. Mr. fees a bit diamond. It is allow the process to go on. na court need determine we are. You don't pull back and come and say no, the court na can the instrument for no nyadwuma. So if you say court need a wrong forum, and can send copy hona no. I say mo file the necessary processes. Now we say no, I have a wrong forum to this issue there. A issue I see resolved within the chamber. So when two sana mo na the court no determine, please we should behave as human beings. We should basa and they resolve differences. But Mrakwanso and also your coso and they resolve your differences. That way we strengthen the democracy path. That way Ghana becomes a winner.
But before that, some of the headlines in this matter. Former President Mahama. Supreme Court is leading us to an absurdity where deputy speakers can debate while presiding. Chronicle, Parliament is not beyond scrutiny. President Akufo-Addo. Ghanaian Times, President Akufo-Addo, Mahama comment on SC Supreme Court verdict. Daily Guide, Anope, Deputy Speaker's right to vote clear. Nana Akufo-Addo. Herald, Supreme Court sets Ghana's Parliament ablaze. Akufo-Addo happy. Informer, Akufo-Addo supports Supreme Court decision. Other papers, Waha Anope, Daily Searchlight, voting rights of deputy speakers, Supreme Court is right, says Akufo-Addo. And then all organs of state, including Parliament, are not beyond scrutiny of the Supreme Court, Akufo-Addo. That is Daily Dispatch. These are just a few headlines. Waha Anope, Dosubat, Mintimin Kainina. Parliament not beyond Supreme Court scrutiny, weekend crusading guide. ABC News, Mahama attacks Supreme Court judges. Daily Graphic, the final one this morning. Voting rights of Speaker, Supreme Court settles a matter. President Akufo-Addo. Kwesi, mpacho brenu adventure.
Asa kwa mwede mpacho Israel.
Mitie.
Israel pa.
Mitie.
Anopai. Mitie hari. Nsan yunibi ohona sema nka ho hwea.
Mpacho ene no ama on sukakra why
na me sure say inese me nko a yeti hey Tamale the fastest growing city in West Africa. Etinye bi eni the fastest growing city in West Africa. Da pen etwam yantia sempa da pema palace nkofobia koha kobubotu manipa ebinme prepare ne ade yanhweni ya ede asem kese pa na e Tamale kwame esanse wu kinkan de bonkrata ne ade na asenia akobasa ni contest about who is the supremo in Tamale in terms of chieftaincy and so on. Na no sinti ebinma e homodwen se sa etu na yekobo mu o Dapema Palace ho no ahimfuni bi hihyekyere ne ni won nyadwen ne asino a pure criminal act enye chieftaincy matter na kwame se wunim ne ntia make us asem I'm sure say you know.
I know pa.
A pure criminal act.
One, you have ties to that place as a chief. And there's history of almost same sane ya shri anano.
Woman shred na woman treating as a pure criminal act send be asumbe be Tamale. And none of pay Tamale ho no so ya kind of bonkrata. Netco and ECG at my phone I almost say Tamale baby ho kro mu nyadma ho. Ni kanya. Then kofa we buy. One more illegal connection against one more economy ko check one. Not ye P1. According to newspapers, baby crow or one more didn't grant any again chase. I think this is not befitting of a modern city like Tamale. Na ahimfunaka omadwin omuni amanfo akasas omunja ne omoya. And Pempeso yedum say bambo my phone so mo show mo ayimu sapo muding na omubua to protect workers omo ye omo nkasa duma senia eseniade Nikan Ria, and pay Kwame, where the Mr. Masrawa Sras from Miss Ansel.
And then you made the inquest to us.
The pay a trouble. One yeah, you done for the constituency, a friend saying, Miracudica, the constituency. I mean, it shows that Ukra Charles winning near Kosovo. Near yet to holding us and Papa. A decan yet to say, opening the over or no, or ye good humanity. The Quidra born say, a cobopa, Seka, Yankona, Yankuku, and Kuku. Say no crescent and no cremini from the Tranca, say no crenas and no crem. But appear the word my say cobopa. A daily analyst and uncle do much across one tape recordings media. As I would say, Opemu no name our bopas in Kukunipa and so on. Somehow, strangely, police were done. As a move for some no. Na takwa hono a baby yan hwemi a ebe ha my money na. Nti we de a chepa keke ne de ma ya yenia enze me kuma IGP. And a bamboo my for say omumma omani nkotakwa ho na asundrim ratakwa papa isanye no kreso kobo pa emi mfa mra kwan so ni nya no no bi ehu se yahwehwe mo hu se nya no kre se no kreso pa so kobo pa se yenkuku ni pa masa na sam kitwa o enti we de a chepa ene de ma bamboo my for ni wo mo keka ho na emso wura mreku duka nanksa no na sudie pa se obehwe se ne be atakwa ho no asundwe be ba ho. It's in his own interest. So wan fa kwan paso amma asundwe amma takwa onu ani jejireje sani ekoi ya yesi tu abamu obi nim ne edi tuo ni bebo no jebi dankwa onye besha bedwani ne ebo ni tuo nti etuo de masa etumi bo bia nze meme mrekudi kwadia se meni ono dia unfortunately nya meni ono ka mehwe ne mahwe na enoma koyi ti mi nkasa bebe kwa me de me dase pa o so
kwesi me dase na say topical issues na dia betu dwane nti no
mi acheche madri won sam mi nsay hu
chama me dase se mo fa no
yo
dase man
ai
ba mi Supreme Court sam le doso se bekani na yen sorry so ya dia dosu yi pa edikan eto dana se ka say Supreme Court dey o mu decide no anu no enya no kresa at least at the level of theory no enya no kresa mini former MP show so nimba ya enya no kresa ye no Supreme Court ni na ye no Ghana amanfo dinemu Supreme Court no and a divine institution. Supreme Court is a creation of the Constitution. And a Ghana man for no Constitution no my hu kwan say Constitution no ano yetumi esakra nyoma wo metumi nyoma wo. Yetumi the Constitution no kra to nchen trofofro. The people of Ghana, the sovereign people of Ghana no, they are the ultimate decision makers in everything, including judicial matters. In fact, the continued existence of the Supreme Court Nankasa is subject to the will of the sovereign people of Ghana. And now, yemi a lawyer for Ishube Katre, Umbeteche Moche, Sasamno, our court nas media. And no na want to mean what doing to the extent of scandalizing the court and so on. That no is clear. Court biara ye court say Supreme Court. Wo mu di asem ye no mu de wo adwene kire beto ho a. Biara so we Ghana ni. So when you di asem in your name, you have a right to comment. That right no obi entumi engine free yourself. Na ye nuan mo Supreme Court issue. So we Ghana for. We Ghana for. Every Ghanaian has a right to participate in the political process. And I mean, what? Every Ghanaian, including Supreme Court judges. Now so, and nama juma womu yenti. And ne, say who Supreme Court judge. So what NDC rally asia. Ebe yo hu be yo nwa. Ana mebwa. Nti adenti no mu de omu ye Ghana for. Na ne amanyo kuo no ye no efa obo ho. Na yesi won kwan se wuntumi nko NDC rally, wuntumi nko MPP rally. Adwuma na wo ye nti. Nti obiara biara adwuma wo ye no. Ema o limitations, adwuma na nkasa ma limitations. Enne yeti ye ka say ye nua dampare IGP. Obetina fidie so na so ka so CPP ni a. Maza Asamaba. He has no right, but he's a Ghanaian. And every Ghanaian, no, according to our law, according to our constitution, no, is entitled to belong to political parties. But a number of Juma Oyenti want to me and be trust to you hand and by Kase or a CPP. You are a banner on 2 million Juma. I didn't think about the 2 million Juma. And now say be a Chief Justice, and now we Supreme Court no sunti. As I said, oye na juma in such a way say, Emma bias, biara and show bias. Clear and show bias. Yeah, ye nipa ba kumi no bi omo Supreme Court no so. Ye no one sign pen. Anye yi kra yan kokra kwa me pacho wudim. Say Obiti said justice. A friend is saying Kunebi. Madam for papa. If I friend me wafa. Mishia no akufo do chamber say hold am no fa dan for. Or you be a mi bunu dini ni pa. But obey Supreme Court judge. He can still not maintain that relationship with me. He can still not be what he used to be in the past. Finish. And it applies to many other people working in this country. A friend is saying, public servants as well. If is a chief director, a ministry, a nebre, obey sorry, Ako NDC rally, Wako can somewhere, miniatures to me, can you bet me on to me because of the position of work. In the position you be must some limitations. That's number one. Opening the business some kakra. Anyenye biano. Yenyi nara normal right thinking people. Do we expect persons presiding over parliamentary affairs to be neutral or we don't? Do we expect a certain level of neutrality or we don't? Now, if we expect a certain level of neutrality and independence for persons presiding over parliamentary affairs, how do you guarantee that neutrality? That's the critical question. How do you guarantee that neutrality? So the Pakrono Tidram Wombrashe Speaker presiding over the affairs. So no debate na or no yebi trena dream. Ejina fa. Ye kwato aba oka ho oto aba. And so on. How then can you establish the speaker's impartiality?
Deputy Speaker Kwatema, he should lose his right to vote.
Of course, as soon as he says that, he becomes the speaker.
And then what happens to his constituents then?
Fantastic. Kwame, what bisa? You be doing now. And yet, you do what is here. What bisa some Kwame? And then, who call Parliament? What? Parliamentary committees, no members of parliament.
No correct.
Members of parliament, one who ban chairman of parliamentary committee.
But could be the chairman, yeah.
Exactly. Chairman of parliamentary committees, no, do not have original votes. What many members of parliament? Are they not representing constituencies?
But they have a casting vote.
Yes, but they lose their original vote. I didn't hear.
It doesn't make any difference.
It makes a lot of difference.
What
Master,
if
only one member of parliament?
Yes.
Is he not representing the constituency?
So maybe.
So why is he prevented from voting in some instances?
No. Our casting vote.
Our casting vote. So he still has a
They
vote.
say the casting vote is not the same as the original vote. Are you arguing on this matter?
Nobody's arguing on it.
Fantastic.
So
why is he
But
denying
it does
that?
not make any difference.
It does make a
So
difference.
doesn't.
Mpacho Ben Meba. And so Betrao as a speaker.
Yes.
Acting as a speaker.
Yes.
Why should he lose his casting vote?
Kwame.
Yes.
So, argument I hear and say, say, or yet member of parliament, not representing constituency, at all times they should be able to vote as members of parliament. Is that not the argument? I'm saying, say, in the case of parliamentary committees, members of parliament under some circumstances are not allowed to vote.
No, the chairman of the committees.
Yes, but they're members of parliament.
Only where the vote wouldn't matter. Get it clear.
But they are
Where
not
the vote
allowed
doesn't
to
matter.
vote in
Where
all
the vote wouldn't
instances.
matter, no. Whether he votes or he doesn't vote, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
The
no,
When
principal-
it matters, he votes.
That is
William.
The essence of voting is to make a difference. It is so voting
Jack,
make impact. Yeah, what's the point?
Jack, Tobo. Ubetna ha wo kasa, wakasa bebre. Mem ye manu
Oh,
anka.
yeah, he said once a while we this is our
And
life.
yeah, once a while, man in loss because then you ya man dosu. And I'm not happy.
And
with
also
that.
because I'm telling you what happens, the
Okay,
practice.
fantastic.
Nankasa na make a chono.
Massa, in principle, the fact is that members of parliament under some circumstances are not allowed to vote.
okay. Let's move on.
The fact of members of parliament not being allowed to vote, it is not just at the level of the speaker and so on. Martin Sembebre Mitia, Namiyama Shimi say wine. Back when Martin said, and I'm said deputy speakers, no, and retire on their salaries, they cannot be the equivalent of speakers. And also free for logic, no. Logic, no. Where is that logic coming from? Why? Deputy speakers are deputy speakers. Deputy speakers are not speakers. That's a fact. But when deputy speakers move and sit in that chair with the gavel, they exercise the powers of speakers. They do not exercise the powers of speakers because they have the same salary with the speaker. They exercise the powers of speaker clearly because in that position, they are performing functions of the speaker. And in that position, as they perform the functions of speaker, they are expected to rise above the partisanship in the house. And how do they rise above the partisanship in the house? When they are voting and debating and so on. It is not why Masa Sabai Ananka Yang Kotuaba 2020 December 2020 and Yanko 137 this matter would never arise.
That's true.
This matter would never have arisen.
Well, it's here now.
This matter has arisen because Yakonya 137 and decision making in the house, a bad thing. So clearly, the Supreme Court should have realized, whatever decisions they make, is based on Psalm 137. How to make sure, you bet to me, Adani no dia yeduma. The Supreme Court should have realized that. Why? Lawyer fui and penny for kentinka omuyambra, omunimumra, and so on. Na de biara omukasha ya kasa ansem yo say the purposive interpretation of law. Muna de biara mukasha me man ko law school yibi. Me nimu law. Muni etie mu an ye di boy bra. Muna de biara mukasha the purposive interpretation of law. And you say, oh, share the purposive interpretation of law. What is the purpose of this interpretation? The purpose of this interpretation is to allow the so-called majority to carry the day even as we have 137. That's the effect. That is the effect, no other effect. No, papa no. The papa money away. For the judiciary now, to be making decisions about how voting can be carried in the House.
Now, say yenya sa issues yenya Supreme Court near the beko. Hefa biona ke the beko.
Oh, Kwame, say me no ndi achire, me no bi ndi achire, say yenya sa issues here. It me the Supreme Court. Me no ndi achire. But Supreme Court no so ye decisions no. We are entitled to examine the decisions of the Supreme Court and to comment on the decisions of the Supreme Court.
Very freely.
That's all. Why? That Supreme Court here boni. But Supreme Court that in this scenario, you know, ordinary Ghanaians, woman ko school da. Yenuma ye minimum right to say omo being omo diti ho. We are entitled to comment on it, and that's exactly what we are doing. You understand?
Going forward, Ebia says you say Assembly Banti Kebi. Ebia deputy speakers should no longer be MPs. Should we have
maybe maybe
different,
Kwame,
you know, MPs
Kwame, what can say?
Because 1371 is throwing up a lot of things now.
Exactly. Anna, the other thing, Kwame, how many change did you say? Obua ne wo for deputy speaker, they be me hobi.
Are they?
Aswati.
How?
Because we assume, say, once they assumed the chair, they have the powers of the speaker, they have the authority of the speaker, and they carry the charisma of the speaker. And why? It is no longer like that. Yaseno cry. That is the problem. You understand? Now, media, Ukraine media, share constitution more family. So we have Article 102.
Article 102.
102. Article 104. It is clear what the drafters of the Constitution intended. Clear. Why? The drafters of the Constitution intended the position of Speaker to be neutral, to be a neutral arbiter.
But they are acting as deputy speakers.
No, they are acting as speakers, not as deputy speakers.
They are acting as speaker. Yeah, they act as speaker,
so
but they are
deputies. The drafters of the Constitution intended the position of Speaker to be a neutral arbiter. How can those who act instead of the Speaker not be expected to act as neutral arbiters?
Then they should lose their membership of the House as well. Because for the Speaker to be that neutral, Yamani lose membership.
Yeah, Speaker.
But these people do not. They do not.
Because these people, at the level of theory, it is possible to have a deputy speaker who would never preside over parliament in his lifetime. At the level of theory. At the level of theory. That's the difference.
Yes, that's why he's not the speaker. The speaker, you keep using the.
Oh,
that's a definite article.
Maza.
Do I jaho? Yamana ko speaker no. Said obey neutral intino. Yamani lusu ni seat.
Ben.
Oh, consider one him say me ajami senior me. Obasa me come the story ma no menka. No, but yet what you we arguing to nkomo na nyina ye di anya he.
I have a lot of
nkomo na ye di.
But that doesn't entitle you to prevent listeners from hearing both sides.
That's what obi etio.
David Jai and Fatao Jai Pacho. We nipa bia wo winu. Jai na wo ye na Fatao. Fatao and Fatao kra.
David we dey say hwe.
Say bibi.
David.
Say bibi. Na me na dey am yo. Wo mo mutie ye no na wo dey ye wo. Na me
ye mo information. There was all kasa me kasa o kan wanu si anam ba kwa ba she.
David manu si na wo be shishe mo sa Daniel. Opani. Enti media yenhwe yi. Na masa woni. Me sure say ye me say it here. Kwa me do be ka ho kra mo ye nan a ye te here. Obiara ni ha opeku meboa.
David.
Adenti ni empeku. Because school the buga na eba. Ana meboa. Say me wo 20. Say me sikro mu a wu suro wu dwane nti. Say me wo tu ni nti. Eni edibu oman no. Enu nti ni empeku. Now, if in a civilian constitutional dispensation, you're not suspicion, and I'm saying suspicion, or I'm not saying fact. So buga baby mu dia. And you're not if any.
Kwesi ebia na constitution ankasa no unse ebia ho na problem ni free. Meba, and this particular matter. On our trim adrin call
I think 102 104.
We put it at 95 about speaker about Nefimedru 96 deputy speakers.
Yes.
There shall be 2 deputy speakers of parliament, A, who shall be elected by the members of parliament from among the members of parliament.
Fantastic.
And B, both of whom shall not be members of the same political party.
Fantastic.
Inti se unye MPA, untuminya deputy speaker.
Fantastic.
And that is where we should look at. Because and Hansu says uye deputy speaker, you lose your right to vote. It is silent.
No, but there's a provision in the constitution which says the speaker cannot participate in the parliamentary debate and cannot vote. The speaker.
No, we've moved from that.
We haven't, because once you move from there,
you don't become the speaker.
Once I'm starting, I say a biana constitution can create a problem na mine. Now, because of how it describes the deputy speakers, so when you mrashe bedrenia, untimi be deputy speaker, and ankashi so ha say obey speaker. Obe acting as speaker, you lose your vote. Because it's silent, and then I might do baby.
It's not silent. I'm not saying. I'm saying it's not silent.
No, but Chairman,
it's not silent.
I can't say speaker. I out.
Obey speaker. You are acting as speaker.
But you are
not. But you are not the speaker. You are not the speaker.
I want to say no one.
Charlie, Montumbo. Who patched me say?
Because are you saying some control exams at a time or say who preside of house home? Not question no ba say who is the speaker of Ghana's parliament? Because I was
no, it's not possible.
Yes, you can say so because the speaker remains babbing. The speaker remains babbing, irrespective of who is acting at what time. The speaker remains one person, the known person.
We are sophistry.
And your sophistry. And your sophistry. And your sophistry. And your sophistry.
And what's that?
And the crying I can't catch on.
Ben. Oh, sophistry man, what is
Debbie. Because you can't the speaker, and I refer to one known person who can act on his behalf. I also say only the main person. One can say a speaker, one can say a speaker. In which case, I could be me. I refer to another person. There's a difference between a speaker and the speaker.
As long as you sit in that chair,
if you remain the deputy speaker. He remains the deputy speaker acting as a speaker, not the speaker.
The maze of parliament is
you'll be acting as a speaker, not the speaker.
Oh, the maze of parliament, the symbol of authority of parliament, is not carried in front of deputy speakers, only speakers. Once you become acting speaker, the mace is carried in front of you, symbolizing a change in status and authority. Now, as deputy speaker, you go and sit there.
Do they swear the oath of a speaker?
No, they don't.
They don't.
Is that the only thing?
That is what makes you a speaker. That is what makes you a speaker. If you don't swear the oath of an office bearer, how do you act? How do you become the substantive person there?
Hey, okay.
He's acting in his stead.
You are acting.
But anyway, at the end of the day,
because if the argument is that who swear the oath of speaker, you cannot be speaker.
You can be a speaker. Presiding, but that doesn't make you the substantive speaker. Because doesn't make you the substantive speaker. The law allows a member can be elected to preside.
So when you are
in the absence of the speaker,
when you are elected to preside, you are required by common sense and logic to act as a speaker.
As a speaker. Yes, but not the speaker. This is what common sense should tell you.
Common sense and logic, I agree. But it is the law that wins eventually.
But Master, who says that in the application of the law, no common sense doesn't work?
No, but
in fact, in the application of the law,
if you are acting as a speaker, you are not the speaker.
Common sense is a key ingredient.
Mami ko Charles also kakra na emi say
Say
Charles me ja wo fa no mienu ya yanyam point. But mami kan me messages kakra na me mra so.
Speaker.
Obi kwa send me message say it's Charles Owusu. Then I'm saying he's very calm. His two uncles are fighting, so he's quiet. Parliament should consider electing mami kan kakra bi. Parliament should consider electing deputy speakers outside Parliament. As some can come justice in takradim. But you see a constitution or say as a that's where we should go. Professor Mills Baya or your attempt to say Kansas constitution in near maybe mono and get to us by this time you were in Chairman General, the Electoral Commission chairperson and even EC officials vote during our election. So I don't see anything wrong with the ruling. Philip Ama Kroboduma saying
they cannot declare where they stand in the politics of Ghana. They cannot.
No, they don't.
They cannot.
This Parliament of
but
Ghana,
everybody knows where the speakers stand in Ghana's Parliament.
You know where the
let me
chief
take them
justice
off. And free so. This Parliament is showing the cracks in the 1992 Constitution. It's time to look at speakership of the House, amend the rules to elect first and deputy speakers from outside the House. Albert Esman in Awoshi. Let the substantive speaker stay in Parliament and preside, or employ 2 non-MPs to be deputies. The noise is too much. Well, unfortunately, he can't do that. It is the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. And the catcher say, I was set yenya 2 deputy speakers. I was some yembrashe bedrafo. Charles,
Are you correct?
as the speaker this morning, I am ordering you now to take the floor.
Speaker.
Yes.
Wadama. Mr. Mikabi.
You're on.
O my mu de papa wo. Nti na ye kana kabi ma men kabi. Anyemkyere na yi na ye kyere. Adwebere wo. Me won sam kakra bi bisa asem ma koma sem so. Se mra mu yenti bibia se afan ye de ko.
Court.
Ye ko court court batan na ye de.
Supreme.
Nti wo na interpret constitution de kyere ye yesa. Nti se o mu kana se se yenti ase ade ne bebi.
You have a review.
Review no require the atone soon because 7-0. Abroso a minu no mleka ho. Ti se minu kra ba begitum kra
7-2.
Yes.
You make me do more than 2 accounts.
Well, somebody
you can become the full bench of the court.
Even if you don't the full bench the kra ba, I am sure say has same way anything overturn that. Come on. You see, enya Bible na ye kenkan o. Emra. Maybe a Christian in India. I make say enya Bible. And Sabi, Miss Remy come we need him. Yeah, mu binu mu kasa te say as if say Supreme Court judges no. Omo Sunday school teachers. Emra na ye kan so no, ye mra nti domte o. The omo job ye mra nko adwuma nko apart from emra no, dey na Supreme Court judge ye bi. Apart from say oka omo emra adwuma dey bi, dey no we bi.
Emra.
So please. Yes. Ye nyina yentimi nya adwen ba koda enye yie wiase ye ba ye adwen ba ko a enye yie da because da nipa nyina beti ye ho ase se nyina ya adwen akọ benkuru mu no wiase besai eni ti na nde obi ti ne kurom obi ase sa atu abawura ne kurom se meme wo ho den chen wutim ba ju kuro aboso sana akoye obi ase until say emra na ye ka ho ase no besesa o parliament no sabi enye I mean, this parliament is going. I saw the whole half about chairman. Until see a better son. Ola say usuni former MP. Because why parliamentarians conference on beef parliament. Yes, sir. Enti Mr. Me asam no. I do baby I have no home be panic couldn't hang. It doesn't be answer for. Basa ye. And you can see a crash said basa. Some quite you can say team. I don't know. Yanka said the survey as soon as na basa any they come awesome. But Casa basa and yard papa in the first place. Nanti basa or parliamentary says you ain't remember what. At the end, you be as on my and our parliamentarians in Romania. What honor and when young bang and the woman said, Marco parliamentary. Somebody are draining to a say a drain. Now, what you answer, you might get to say, basa, ye person, ye deba. Now, I had you.
But here we obi the message be sending me or say a friend Abena from Medina. I say me or say if acting on behalf of the speaker, Senior Ben Ayakan, the speaker, doesn't make a deputy the Speaker. Why then do they decide like the Speaker? This ruling means that members of Parliament can choose to disregard the ruling of a deputy speaker because that person is not the speaker or the speaker. We're setting a very bad precedent that the beneficiaries of this ruling today will be the very ones bemoaning it tomorrow.
Come on.
What do you want to say?
Look, the local parliament. Ora Haruna Yusu Kasa, the members 18. As leader, just a leader of his members. Ora chairman Sambo Kasa. Uti Kasa, say, yen leaders. Trust I'm saying, find the money and need yourself. Once Obia Fro, me no meaning for yard yourself, will be fro, on until a speaker. I mean, no one yard because at that particular capacity, no, he's acting as a speaker. And who is but in the same vein, no, Chairman, Sir, President Tukwain. Not so I said the vice president acting as a. But so I act as president, will lose the vice president, no. So I vice president will lose Debbie. Oh, he doesn't lose it.
No.
Yeah, but master, now someone will say.
No. Maybe
we are acting president, then I'll lose vice president. Oh. Vice president in the more acting presidency.
And more. Why are there? See what church? Why are there? Joe says, "Ever acting as speaker doesn't lose his membership as MP."
No.
So, what is this? Now, say one young member of Parliament, go back to a deputy speaker.
And I'm 95. No?
Yes, so one young member of Parliament in the first place, until some one young member of Parliament, a deputy speaker. So how does he lose his membership as a member of Parliament? How?
He doesn't lose it. Nobody has said that he has lost it.
But
nobody has made that argument.
So it is his voting.
Nobody has made that
the voting rights.
I'm going to cause interference in you.
Original code. You see, that's why we are all here. So me no be Adrian Kebianka obeba coming back because we offer no.
Fantastic.
And Adrian there, yinti nko ben krom da. Ano so nkyerɛ sɛ sabi sabi yɛtwetwe se kan yɛ den wɔ yɛ ho. Tama. Deɛ me kan nyina no sɛ sɛ until say yɛbɛsesa mmara no. Na sabi yɛte ha yi, obra Kwame so kan.
Yes sir.
Wɔno na moderate show yi. Yɛbɛka sɛ as speaker. So participate a discussion yi. Baby, ebia de ye kaka hai na bibia wontimi mba mu eden emeka bi ma ne ye ana wontimi so firi wakonya so metena ha e be discuss asem no na mmom wo ho kwan se oka bi enti mesram we de mi hu de enti a de akoba nyina na sabi o yenya 137 plus 1 of free baby ba imi na ama de we yaba na mmom we su pom na exactly ye dasu ban pa bi di kire Ghana for say yen de at all times. It doesn't matter how it is. Yet me riding over it. Because someone.
Yeah.
So the penny ya can ya call Supreme Court with the election petition. I'm for Pastor Basaya more my mom or my mom. Election petition. I say over 10 votes now. The banana nothing to but Supreme Court General also can say I same way by saying that. Finito. Yati say you move ko yanim.
And you'll be on the end of that.
No be on the end of that. Me way say sabi you say we should cast the vote on cast the vote chairman yan him say am I'm telling you yan him say but acquire say no niam bi e koso man me anke kwase ka bi na me be wi am call because mo the state of Ghana economy any security aba
and start yan kwa na yam
chairman hu pa nti me be stress we adwebra o eyam de ura mahama hye na dwen ura kufa do so a hye na dwen e won so mumienu ba ko ye lawyer ba ko nye lawyer lawyers is bi abetche o madwen ama sabi omun sema o makekan ebi ye for ebi against ni nyina na bo ama democracy na den ekoso but moma ye ndwen Ghana ho kane ni yemi say am say ensusan so a de bebraye no eye de benya na mate say na se koduru say adenti ye kase na se koduru say voice vote ba na say obi kra ha casting vote him desire on to ba anamboa ana parliament bi nsi ho Say casting vote aba no.
Was seen is no man.
Obi timi ka chese me to aba. Police bi anche no. Obi so ka say ye voice vote we na say okay yen head count na so obi enko abonten a. And the obesore fi na konwa no so na obese akwa abonten na. Yen nuru ho. What if he decides not to vote? Kra yaka mranaka but say be come to aba. Police anche no. Enti me sre won. You see, what for say how crowd me feeling in kakra we interference. Say opese was sorry ya. Emrani chese osa ofre the next in this case the first person that your man as a speaker na kasa crowd to home. Otumi sorry. Tabia doesn't matter what is going on. It's a first deputy speaker. Etiho no person sorry. Emrani man ko say ofre the second. So me precise so no so ni wa. Na so otumi ofre a member any member.
No friend. It's elected. It is chosen by parliament.
Yes, but Parliament chose to no be friends of Mra. And may take over from him. Then, no, before Oba sorry as I'm not making. He won't just vacate the seat.
Master, there are circumstances that which the speaker can just vacate the seat. Are you challenging that? And there are circumstances that the speaker may not be in control of his faculties. Yes, you have to leave the seat. Immediately
the second person, no, will take that seat.
No.
There will be no vacuum.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
President Mills. Now, my friend, President Mills. In the vice president.
Yeah.
Even though technically, no, Quebec said there was a vacuum between Tama or Louis Tama and Swen in. But I don't know, those vacuum, no, and sorry.
Okay.
Any power may behave to say robots be how to manage ourselves. We are human beings. If for whatever reason said okay, not the speaker or Tiakuno on to me continue the Duma. To that 1 minute now, you better prepare the second speaker and answer the next person to take over. No, I don't the best say if you are man. Whatever as human beings, you know. That small gap now, yeah, chairman, another person. It's yet to interview your train. I said, but you had an officer to say, yes, yeah, robots.
What said that?
They said that no crane and make a journal. Say, President Ankasa Fimono, Yenabu Trek, and my swear in another person. How much was a speaker? Oh, sorry, in between him to be
Speaker.
What now? What
I said, I'm also.
You go to do from Pacho. Who and now who can say? Speaker, no, you're tear drum, and no friend the next one. I'm saying, no credit. That is the contention. That is the contention. And then look, there can be circumstances in which the proper speaker or whoever is acting on behalf of the speaker may not have the capacity to call the next person. There can be such circumstances. That is
all. The nation come on its knees. And I'm saying no, because when that need, oh please, we are human beings, matured human beings. If that need arises, for some minutes, prepare the next person to take over. And send a BBI if you be an akoso. And yet airplane be no can say pilot ni co-pilot ni na collapse immediately no the flight will come crashing.
Is it true or is it not true?
Sir, there can be circumstances and realistic. Yambongu and your paper near trotro. And you're doing it to and I make sure say unlike say their flight has pilot no co-pilot ni na collapse. Therefore the flight will crash. I'm telling you, sir, in Parliament. If for emergency be not the speaker and any deputy need to me you bet me suspend whatever we are doing until say we be precise, then the business continues. Why do you want to paint the picture as we said in between that time, no? And there will be chaos in this country. And I said, what are you talking about? Oh, Master, you can fuck them. Mami cultures. You can fuck them because you can fuck them. Mami cultures matter, but who pretend as you say you knew how to manage ourselves if the emergency be about my speaker cannot continue with business.
May say it is true said there can be circumstances under which the presiding speaker, whoever he is, may not be in a position to invite somebody to take his place.
That's what to make sure that when that is there's a way I resolve.
Is it true or is not?
He agreed with you on that one. I don't see a
so what he said is
and then was citing President Mills.
Sir, in all cases, the deciding person, whether it's a speaker or whoever, would invite somebody to take over.
But on one account, say Onu agree no can say President Mills.
President Mills under normal circumstances, a man is a vice president to be acting.
Anyway,
is it not upon the written AU of the president?
That's normal. That's normal.
That's normal.
Not in all cases.
When a man says,
not in all
please,
cases.
But you see, that is what he's agreeing with you on.
Say not in all cases. He's agreeing. Okay, he has agreed.
Under normal circumstances,
okay. In fact,
Charles,
and there
will be no chaos.
MP for insight.
Natural said there will be no chaos. I bet me there will be no chaos.
Charles Brem.
The Oyan is a call for a review.
Not necessarily.
Oh, so only in Yadri now pedia. Oko for review. Own person.
You can go beyond review.
Who just money now?
You can go beyond review.
If there's any remedy beyond a reviewer, those who are against, you know, I'm going to take that path. Now your mom right there. Simple. Because you see, it's about the law. Sabi when you mother Roma. And you be said you house and air can na yakase bia me bruni de mente house emra and air can wasam enti say any remedy bia or why ebetima even beyond reviewer a number kwanso a ye mamra nya djuma because ye dem ra na ye djuma o man mu ye mamra so den enye djuma chairman they touch me no nti me wa fa no me say me da o say obi a momo nsuo no ma me so man kasa che chairman last week your porn program me ohana Erica be catch me say prison for we hwehwe me prison officers be
officers
yes na me pie kwa bonte na enokre cratchy prison so nim say ohana me di magro and I pay me chair mo say enam Kokrokoo nti every Friday bia at the house na the make up business nyina say afi bia me no mo de kodi ma woda mo say match bonds great Isaac yamana woda papa match for Invenia bro as a could room. Now, yes,
and I'm really great.
Yeah, great for
as a count.
On by now, Omuni meeting Comona, a fee or more to any dear mayor. Yamea Duma, Yawada by Yamauda.
Ochina Yawada.
Ochina Yawada. Now, then I'm saying, me dear Sabi Adrian in a common may be to crack or say. Yes, a cratchy cat in Iba and Cransa. The entire broomfin Cransa and cratchy infirmary. Cressica com Cransa Juma, 1 year Branto.
Are they?
Someone that's the danger. And Tiana never want me saying, you say, will be trouble in trouble. Poultry farmers may dream poultry farm. Say, Ukutesika Correco Pebiato, Ebinio. None yet the only Sicasway ever yet. Very, 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 very serious because and then Kroimo Diani and Nipe Dicase Pau year a broad and a decan. A dear now buying any Ministry of Agriculture and she had been a dark quemois. Yeah, a woman team Nipa Crabenia Biedi, Nampo, a Subiaso and Moaso. Make me worry, no.
He knows when you're Bruno.
And Cranza,
who caught Techimai?
Oh, Techimai, if you are. Techimai be all.
But I'm telling you, sure. Baby, it's okay. Oh, maybe Sake. I also have to say, maybe they go and go.
Never a cost of my own. I see a year man, you're saying to chain.
No, on media.
2 weeks ago, enemy be said no so. A Bruno 34 cities. A week after, I call 400 cities, me 400 cities, many be on top. That, yes.
From 34.
Yes.
For 340.
Okay, 340.
340.
340 cities. Because if you kind of
sorry, 340 cities. But a week after, week, I call 400 cities.
Yeah.
400 cities in the market. Ye ko pe biaton. Ye nya bi anto. Yes, a bit but in Kwanzaa, a farming community. That is the danger.
kurofo na beto nya.
Nkransa ye farming community. Kan ya nim say aburo a wo beko dwom no wo tietie bi so kra. Chairman, me ma to aburo ko Niger da o.
Oh sir.
Yeah, na me loru aburo ko Niger. So me kan aburo asema. Me nim aburo ho asem. Sa de esitie. And na ebitimi ba ma ye to bi fi Ghana. E lodu trailer me lodu trailer e de ko Niger. E ko poton. I'm talking about 15 years ago. Na me trailer so ko Niger ko to bro. Enti ahokyere na eba no. Se eba be si aduane so a ade asem e na eba. Because na o hear incrementer. Me every year bi am chairman me na me say me to emu. Me to sugar. Me to soap. Me to aburo. Any beans. Any Gary. And let me give you this example. Last year, me to Gary, which is 400 cedis. And the same size, no, and I'm 660 cedis. Beans, and I'm 600. I'm talking about down. Young kind of make the chima market. Make maybe beans no. A bro 400 cedis. Just a wouldn't nipa no cry answer. What you makum? Chama Musa, my contract, a techiman, and obey me channel. Every year, be only this age, mammy. But this year, I'm saying, Mania Kai free in Kransaria Cratchy, director, I mean, coffee fit achievement. You know, I decided to buy it in Techima, in Kransa. I have been penny for a new boy coaching. A one I jammy fee. And he, and your man air corner. I want you to know air ba. And your man calling him. Me tea Supreme Court ruling. The once and by and as any member pass ye live your meeting. I mean, I said, Tama, who shall ever I'm telling you, here, new party at Tardian wind chain. The idea says, see a boy or mine, no, near a buying she be a soy beer, or to tune and muni and 10 in a boy near the party at Adisha home. Say, what more rules say, yes, you am pinning that get it last of us ever bar. Penny for say, count in here. Now, council. Near the source one near the jow. Parliamentarians, no, yet the Omei a jawmo, yet the Omei a swam. I am a said, some of the say, Juma Mubedio, Mashebe Gemono, a whom Susan saw by the count my ma, and I didn't Susan so Papa then, a Brian. Otherwise, someone, and your mamu a costro. Me say me told sugar 220 Ghana cedi last year, and ne me could be say 310. And then boy said, nay, 2 minutes, they will not even sell it. That is how far a Niema boy de Ekosro. A Niema boy Jane. I'm talking about even Gardner soap.
And only inflation, no.
Shaman, Gardner soap I told 96 Ghana cedi last year.
Guardian.
Okay. And then a 156, maybe 160 Ghana cedi. That is a reality on the ground today. And which ever Junior petrol some but I shifted now air court aduane den eso nti mom esrem MPP ni NDC ni whatever P obi ya ye kodom na ekota dia mesrem kan o yemfa party card ne ko
ye diska
ne ko e betimi anya sika so a je se adwuma ba na aban ne so ntoto ye ne hihye so den ekoyi ye nyina ye to se ahokyera ba me hu se ne o social media World Bank for the assembly abatudwa kofo share na ho kire kra wo hodada na covid ba enti nye se bia covid na dia ho kire ba ba ni nyina mu kwa me speaker cham aha ne ya ba bedru sesi ye nye de pen kwanta na ye wo sesi ye cause nye se de ye pay ho ani na ye wa yi. And I've said all the governments have I'm sure Ura Mahama Ura Kufuado Ura Minister Nyane Kresi Ura Kufo so munya ya anka de se komo ye ne so mbe ya de am ma nyina so e bebo ensem za ma de den achi e bia sunsum pe na honam so den ayemre na embom so ma nya adwen ba ko ni akon ba ko ni ye kan ho boma tama so nsacha bebo
ba ni se wi asa fa na nyina niema akosoro
sure
eti
nya gana nko ntina ni kwase edi nyema di agro na how no say
because not just asema eba no enye
ani soso chama I'm say ani soso ntina sa nyema bi wo ha sabe enhye dan fa bibia me kan ye ho sa yetimi say adade ye ko tokwa no me how no because wo hwe de who has social media now for whether UK, US, Belgium, whatever. Yeah, chess and name about it. Me and family home Ghana had it. Because I had never come in. Now me tell me because
but if you are also a back to say fuel.
Sure.
Nema prices near the cost road UK. No Nema prices cost road.
Make up but
the circumstances are totally different.
Even fuel alone.
Yeah.
It is a question. Are you saying that maybe walk cost road UK now kotofi ho now beton wa hama affecting?
Affecting.
So, our major problem, this Ghanaian economy, major problem is the debt overhang. It's not all countries who just.
And I'm a Bruni, and I'm a brew, Buakoso. That's not a brew, Buakoso.
Yes, I any brain say. Say, so be a yet, so you be a near my way. Say you seek a crowd, a Jumabia woye, Ubibia, because a near more ding, Nimreni woman. Now I'm hearing you cry best higher worse than this. Because of the near Mercury. Now, as you are careful, Chairman, what you tell me? Now, we will be the anybody try who in share Nibinia, what we target. We have to be very, very careful because we want to say, oh, maybe I mean, what Tommy, the Medi or Hall, the American me or the American or Hall, Mabusian or Hall, name woman Nipatu to a show when she in Nibia. Or we need your money bedding, a bit so. Now, say, your night, your share said kinky, no boy see. Na ya hwe tomatoes ni makunum a air cost ye ton of jom ene de ne bo kwa na air cost every day me di increment am me kan abura sam na den e ba say ade a say wit menya bi 340 no mkra ka chen say o ene peg you see kan 350 for next week ye kura 400 Ghana cedi and we didn't get some to buy
manya bi
anya yam hihie me hu de chance a ayam hihie be na chance ade we and last year Uncle Kasuba Kaya poultry farmers omunya shortage of maize no and na yare no so dey e be boom enti enkoko a ese e ton 40 cities 50 cities they were selling 10 cities e be kwa no di omu yi kra den e de chenkofo enti how ni amane no e ba yen so a ye be stress parliamentarians we you know
agric minister release 20 million bi or support wo mu what
20 million Ghana cedi or cost support
poultry farmers now
20 million solves a problem with
oh you
so na sene we businessman now lose 100 cedis no be bro mu 20 cedis kwa better than where nkwa wo be
me penny so me kan me call dwom ho no man kose me kosere man kose yen fam free me kose yen ton fama me menye bi amfam
o no dem no ya adwe e dey na make poultry dey na na me feel kakra bi ho
poultry farmers no ade ehiom kese pie maize ade pa kese a poultry farmers opa bi sa poultry farmer bia kodom nanom ye ya me ta ko pa
o se mi kura sika kura menye
ni ade ehiom pa ye aburo
o da bi nya bro na me ho asem na 20 million e be
enti se o mu release this kana ye be se
me ka ba bi a mo nkuko wu ye na asem na me 20 million na
because o just can
be support
o just can we na wantimi anye nkoko na se market na pese o mu feed yen no ana nam na pese yen free o mo no yen sentime den entumi nkan ti sika na e call ye no aba ese eso na e de boa ma o man no na ebi so kanipa o ye ho adwuma no saa de ne yen sentime den entumi nkan ti me stress me tie argument bi no bi ka chere me say emu local rice no bo aye den chain e bro enti last year no last 2 years nkofo bebre e do local rice instead of say e bro na say e koba se saa ne tie mpo a ade ben hihye na aban through the planting for food and jobs I yete ehun kan ne ehun dede ina no ayede ato a be kire say ina so say nkofo do local rice so
emu no so bro koso emu no so bro koso
nkofo so modo aburo na tima beboa yan ma aduane atima den abakrum
emu no so bro koso
ma menu an maba mina masam ina no say chairman penifo say sebi ani boy coachim na so I didn't see from one man be o se so amena me I attend the yen konkodum re bia me hu yanka bebam me hu yanka eni aduro yen fa akomafa yen fa odo yen ti ase aban bia no be power forever
emre
said emre etike ke
yeni kaso
ke no emre nsa na chida but kwa na dey economy nti emre dane da chi bi emre betima dane and see ko tro se ma wo se hwe yie na wa ugina no wan hwe ase me interpretation just say obi gina no timi hwe ase asa obi da ho timi sore ma na yie nti mo me nyina yemfa anidie ne ebuo ma ye ho there's something that like Bibi Kakra, Sabi, and that's what I will plead with all due respect. And need Yaman leadership and Yajuma. Why there's no leader, no chaos, and
not just leader, but responsible leadership.
Yes, responsible leadership. Because you see, for and me Anna my miracle in the sense sometimes you know penny for who have me tio munka. And I'm saying me Christo ni na me tese omo ye asorin penimfo a no mu di amanyuku anim or parliamentar. Na me hwe say omo be Christo suru adadi o omo ni yemu no ma dasonko. Because nkofo ye from Christo achidi for no chairman no mo chatade o by omo ni ye. Yes nkofo omo kwe de omo ni ye a omo ye no omo sunu mo ban se Christo na be Christo achidi for. Say ye fa Christo a enim say Bible nkyere basa basa ye. Ba o kyere nkamomu Ocheyen odo because that is idea di kan munyame asemu nyam o man no dodro ye ho na yanwi Ghana ho o man Ghana ye a e de nyina ye ho betoye chama me dase
chama menka ba ko na me sorry masa
meje
say ye na ye pe compromise na fanu ni na community abom no mu di Ghana odo ya dwuma kanya no so yakọ Supreme Court me akọ South Supreme Court ruling is a clear indication that nobody is looking for compromise. We are all still on the path of confrontation. We are all still working the numbers.
But MYing.
That's all. MYing.
Kwesi, me dasi. Dasi papa.
Kwame, me nam dawasi.
Ben, me dasi anope.
Charles, Chairman.
Thank you for bringing.
Speaker.
Yes, yes, proper.
Until say over sorry, I'm a deputy.
Me speaker.
We speaker.
And I say deputy no buy.
Chairman. Chairman.
Yes, man.
Mami Chow, deputy chairman.
On your chairman. Supreme Court deputy in your chairman.
Chairman, we deputy back.
Voting rights.
Chairman. Mami Chow, deputy chairman back. We are already all voting right now. You're very chairman Buti.
Chairman Buti.
Aye. He's also first vice national chairmanship.
And
he chairman Buti baby I should be I'm for this say.
On your voting right.
Barbie so could do voting right.
Peace 104.3 now yeah Barbie Paul and Chibia. Yeah. Before we wrap up, let me say happy 40th birthday to you, Clara Nana Equia Ajiman of Beauty 360 Unisex Salon in Kumasi. Clara Nana Equia Ajiman of Beauty 360 Unisex Salon in Kumasi. Happy 40th birthday to you. Welcome to old age. And then also happy birthday to a very wonderful, hardworking woman, Dorcas Ali of Ghana Exim Bank. God richly bless you both as you celebrate your special day.
Heaven knows where we are going.
Yeah, we're going.
We know it. We will get there. Heaven.
Peace FM 104.3. Peace FM.